What is up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some clicker heroes, and we've made some insane progress since before if you can't tell. These are my runs if anyone's curious. I have been on these two using rubies to help skip. I've done 2 time lapses on each. I probably could have did 3 on this one and made that 3rd one worth it as well. But I've just been doing the 2, and I've been farming a ton of rubies out of this. I'm actually going on a real risky mission here with, what am I doing? With Arthur right now. Real risky, but I had no other good missions. Everyone else was pretty far away at the time I set him on it. So I figured, hey, screw it, let's do it. As you can see, I'm up a ton of Ancient Souls. We're still going strong. I mean, this jump on this run is significantly higher than this. I mean, that's ridiculous. And good news, if no one's noticed yet, look at my money. And this is why I stopped. I actually could progress past this. But look at that. ZILAR. There he is. Boom. There he is. Wow. None of these guys are like that, right? You guys see that? 1,000 times damage. Let me just move my guilds over to him at the current without the upgrade. I mean, he should do fine. Yeah, we're insta killing no problem. By that, what's the next one going to be? 25% all DPS, okay. But 1,000 times multiplier. Think of that. That's ridiculous. I don't know how significant that boost there is going to give us. It might be a lot. That could boost us up a ton with where we're at. There's a very big chance that we're going to jump up a lot. I mean, we have a huge jump to go till Madzy here. And honestly, like, you're going to get it at a higher zone, obviously. But I feel like it's going to come faster, obviously, with the new update. I feel like my gold's going to start to climb faster now that I'm getting into the groove of it. Also, I've been using my 4 auto clickers to click. Rather than run abilities, because as you can see, my abilities last forever. That one I have relics that are boosting these things too, but like generally speaking, nonetheless, still, what's one that doesn't have it on it? I want to say this doesn't. I think that's normal, but you can see, yeah, that's definitely it. But this lasts forever. I've tried to get this up. Actually, sorry, not that. That doesn't have really any. This we have a ton on metal detector. Which is just, it's cool to have them. And what I've been doing money-wise, I've been doing this. I'll buy this, and then I'll energize golden clicks. And I really haven't been using reload, to be honest. You can reload and hit golden clicks again, which actually that might, because I doubt that double activates, and that it might actually just get rid of my energize. It's probably not worth using reload on that, to be completely honest. What level is this? 2,000. Okay, so we're coming up on that, which is just a straight all around DPS boost. I honestly don't remember. I did look in the past what these upgrades were, but I don't remember. All I can say is getting ZILAR is literally the next step to getting my man down here. I cannot wait to get the Fat Bug. I love this dude. I know his name's the Maw, but I'm going to call him Fat Bug always. I love this dude. So we get the Madzy. We climb through these 2. I think these 2 are the ones that work together. That you level up back and forth with each other. And then after that, we get Maw, and then obviously that thing. I think that's how it works. I think those are 2 of the pair. I could be wrong though. They're actually, yeah, they are, because they're both like the dragony people. So definitely, again, this could go for a really long time. I've been clicking those, getting double rubies obviously the whole time. Again, you can see my ancients are way up there. I mean, these things are level 1,200. I have been using the same calculator, except this time I've been doing the export button. I've been just trying that out, and it doesn't still export 100% correctly each time, but I've just been doing it. It's like whatever. It saves me a little bit of time while I'm doing my fast runs and stuff. And honestly, flipping out of this and then the browser one, if I had the Steam version, I do it the way I used to. When the Steam version comes back, I'm gonna go back to the way I was doing it. But for now, I'm just gonna hop over to the calculator, and I'll show you what I do to do it. I mean, it's what most of you guys are doing. But a lot of people were recommending I did it, so we'll do that. But there's that, and then we've got DPS of all heroes, another DPS of all heroes, and it might be a 4th actually. Might do it again. Again, I have no clue how long this is gonna go. I just gotta come back. Honestly, I mean, if you calculate how long that is, 2,000 seconds is a long time. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but you know, 60 seconds is a minute. So, you know, 120 is 2 minutes. Like, you can kind of figure it out yourself. I mean, that's a long time. I do not need to come back for a while. And they're all like that. They're all relatively up there. I'll show off what I've got right now. I've been doing some short quests for them. So I've got this one here, which is a Pluto one. I don't know why I actually have that in there. I thought I replaced that. I may have messed up. There should have been something else. Because that literally does nothing for us. But okay. Actually, yeah, Pluto's really high level. Yeah, that would do nothing. That is a high level, though. That's crazy. But nonetheless, I've got this here, which gives me some decent boosts for the top two there. We got this here, which gives me a decent clickstorm boost. Again, really all that's used for. And then we've got this one here, which is metal detector, which again, doesn't necessarily do anything, but what else am I going to use relics for at this stage of the game? Relics are crap. The relics in this game are absolutely pointless. I haven't really been using Energize to even boost Dark Ritual half the time because it hasn't been up, so I've just been kind of, you know, going with it. The only problem with this is if I accidentally hit Clickstorm early in the game, that is an enormous amount of time I have to wait before I can go back to this. What I would honestly do is probably save the game and reload it. I think it would turn off that, but that would be super long if you had to wait that. I think it would auto cool down on it though if you reload the game. I think. But that's the only problem. If I accidentally click one when I'm setting up for my idle run, because I'd still play idle early, and I'm gonna continue to play idle early. I haven't seen honestly a reason not to, and anyone that's been reading the same Reddit posts hasn't realized it's wrong yet. So. You play the game how you want. I'm gonna play the game how I want. So, just so you guys know, I'm not going like crazy idle. Like active is definitely the better way to go. And if you had to choose one or the other, active is gonna be better. But hybrid is the way to go, as well as you kind of need it for not warping, time lapsing. And I'm averaging where I want to be for as far as rubies go. I do want to buy more auto clickers. I don't know how many, and I don't know when to buy them. I'd like to get upwards of 10, but I think I'm going to hold out for now and just keep using them for time lapses. It's really hard to decide though, and eventually I know this is better. If you have to use more rubies, then I think this isn't towards like upwards of like 80,000 before that's going to be used though. Maybe even farther. I really don't know at what point that becomes better, because that's an insta claim of exactly what you have here, exactly that's just what it says here. Insta claim of that, so it's actually a little less than where I'm at, I think. Yeah, but this is a ridiculous jump, and this thing's still climbing. If this gets to being over 100, I mean, look at this was. If this gets similar, I don't even know what to say. And I'm tempted to do a lot of ruby pushes, like do 3 next time. I'm definitely gonna have to next time, because I think I skipped up to like 36k. With 2 ruby pushes. The first one skipped like 22,000 levels, and the next one skipped a bunch. And I did that and the leveling and everything all under 5 minutes. So it's like I was at like 36k in 5 minutes, and now I've been insta killing pretty much this whole time. There was like a 5-minute period where I was pretty inactive, just getting ready to set up the video and whatnot for ZILAR. But yeah, also if you guys haven't caught the video earlier today for the Clan Sunday, make sure you guys go check that out. This is the second video for today. So make sure you check that out as well. These things are on such short cooldowns. What is the cooldown for these things? Yeah, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I think, for both of them. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So then just last forever. Like, I'm not even going to be able to stick around. We're going to actually cut out here, and we'll come back, and I want to show you guys, again, what we jumped to. We're at 700 right now. I think what you're supposed to happen is double around what you have each time. So I don't know if I'm supposed to get 1,300, and that's what it's going to be, or if I'm going to get 2,300, or 2,600. And that's what it's going to be. I don't know how that works. I don't think that would be ridiculous. But I've been hearing things that it like almost doubles each time. And I'm assuming by double, I'm assuming you just get about what you had. But again, I really couldn't tell you. But I'm going to keep grinding this out. This is ridiculous. I mean, again, this is technically the day after from Clan Sunday. This has all been one go. I mean, look at this. This is just over a day. And Clan Sunday took place, I forget where Clan Sunday took place in this. It was up here, maybe this one. But it's like all that's happened so fast, and my zone has changed so much since Clan Sunday. It's ridiculous. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this. No, I'm lying. This is not the end. I've completely lied to you guys. Sorry for tricking you. The only thing is, you can tell I've got to be coming to the end sooner than later because my primal chance is still off there. Boss timer we have plenty on, but admin, that means I still gotta put more levels into the admin one here. Definitely. Which means it's gotta be higher than Borb. Because my Borb is set. My boss timer, like, obviously I'm gonna want to level them each a little bit each time. Next time, honestly, I just want to dump a ton into fan. I just want to literally dump a ton in here. That, and obviously I need to buff up Ponyboy a lot. And Ponyboy is expensive, but you definitely need a lot more in Ponyboy. I don't know what you should be aiming for. Like, add 10 each time to Ponyboy. Like, I don't know. I know there's like a calculator that's supposed to figure it out. Until there's a spreadsheet of sorts, I don't really want to use a calculator. But when a spreadsheet gets updated, I'll follow that and kind of, or at least till I kind of get the idea. Like I did before. I obviously won't need as long to get the idea of what I'm doing, but you know what I mean. But we'll come back here in a bit, and I'll show you what we get for, you know, the final here. Alright, it hasn't actually been too much farther. We actually got stuck there for a minute. I just noticed that it was stuck farming a little bit. I'm going to call it quits there, and we're going to ascend. Sadly, I don't think we're making enough progress to where I can leave my guilds in ZILAR. Actually, I'll need to move them for time lapses anyways. But we're going to ascend here. This boss isn't even worth fighting. It's not primal. We'll barely have the... It comes down to time, like with crits and stuff. We're just not doing enough damage right now. So just get out of here. We're close to getting the next upgrade, but it's only 25% boost, and he's doing all the damage. That's all it's going to matter. So let's get this started there. Let's pop on down here and move all these to Suchi, because that's where I've actually been doing the first time-lapse from. And I'll bring you guys through that. We'll make this a little bit longer, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing for time-lapses for anyone who's confused. And I'm probably doing them a little wrong too, even. It's a very big possibility that I'm leveling things wrong. So, or doing this wrong. But it kind of gives you guys the idea on what a time-lapse is and how to do it nonetheless. Boom, boom. And one last one down here. Technically we have all these as well, so I normally come down and grab these while I'm doing this. And last time it actually could afford all of them. Yeah, that's actually double the amount of gold I had there. So I'm actually going to be breaking our idol just to do that. And then it's a matter of saving the game. We're going to actually import it over to the calculator here in just a moment. So let's do that. Let me pop up into the full screen for you guys so I can bring you guys to it. We're going to load our save. Again, this isn't 100% efficient each time, so we have a backup there, and that's like what that is. And if you hit this auto level button, it gives you a warning to back it up and whatnot. And then you just come here and you just copy your save. And with that, we can then come back here and we'll readjust this for you guys once again. Try to make this look as nice as possible. We can come up, well, what am I doing? Why am I even looking over there? Import that, boom. Nice. And we are solid. From that point, we max this out. We can buy a ton of levels. We need to wait for idle to come back, actually. Which is the only problem with this is that didn't actually come back. I'm surprised. You don't have to wait till this is done for idle to come up. This can actually be active with idle active, which is cool. Yeah, there it is, idle. Nice. So that may have given us a decent bit of gold just going idle. Nothing crazy. We're at a good spot. We want to turn on auto progression, and at this point, we're going to leave it. I was going to say I'm going to save again, but honestly, I'm going to leave it. We're going to come here, do this. This should give us a very large jump. Again, I think last time I got 22,000. Yeah, it's 25,000 zones skipped. That quickly. And then what you do after that is, wow, this time it's different. I had to go to Skogger and jump from there. This time we're actually in Moru, which is crazy. So go to Moru, or your next guild that you can guild into. Do that, and this should be crazy. Make sure we're, you know, capped up there. Auto zone is on. And do another time lapse. Boom. 15,000. That's so many zones. We're already at 41k. And then you just double them, you know, Moru up. And I could technically keep going. I don't know how efficient it would be to keep going. I'm honestly expecting to break quite a bit of zones. And here, what are we at? 1,000. So we end up another 350-ish ancient souls. And then we've got a crap. Wow, that was real bad. I didn't actually look at these either, and that's where I went wrong, actually. My bad, guys. You're supposed to do that in between. Each one, I could have been going on new quests. That's so my fault. That's just a kind of waste of a spend of a quest there. So I didn't get full efficiency for all those rubies here. We're just going to cycle that one. Man. Can't believe I just did that. I did not accidentally mess up on that earlier, so that's a kind of crappy fault that we just did there. We could have had basically another 8-hour quest for those two each complete. So we would have basically skipped more quests. And if you get Ruby quests going, you pay for what you do as you go. If you can get all 5 of your guys on different Ruby quests and stuff, I mean, you gotta think if he finishes this, that just pays back everything anyways. But I mean, you won't most likely have anyone remotely that level. But nonetheless, even like low guys, if you, I mean, this is a 2-day quest because we just got them. But I mean, you know, something like this. I think this is a 1 day, if I'm not mistaken. So if you get like a couple 1 days and stuff that are, you know, 9-ish, or, you know, yeah, it's a 1 day because it's 9. But you know, stuff like that, you can kind of make back what you spent as you go. It makes for saving a little harder, and early game, I would not do this at all. I did this because that saved me. You realize how much time that saved me, right? I mean, I went 40K in under 5 minutes, under 4 minutes, technically, is the time that went off. That's a lot of time. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We're making crazy progress. Possible chance I stream later today, like I said earlier. I don't know, and I don't want to promise it. If you guys didn't catch my stream yesterday, you missed a fun stream for sure. But again, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.